Okay, I'm back. It's my prep period right now, and I finished a bit of, so I finished the corny poster, the like candy corn one. So I'll show you what it looks like. Here's the first Superman one. Here's the corny one. Drugs are corny. Let's be drug free. It was empty here, so I felt like I had to add more. So I put let's be drug free on there. And I'm working on this one. Drugs are your body's kryptonite. Drug free is the way to be. And we have all those guys to put on there too. So this one's gonna be outlined in orange first and then black. Or maybe just orange. No, this one will be outlined in black. This will be outlined in black. That'll be outlined in yellow. This will be outlined in maybe red. Probably red on this one. We'll see. And I'm going to do another corn one, the corny one, the candy corn, because we have so much left over. It doesn't look like a lot, but there's a good amount. So we'll do another one right there. I just have to think of another slogan for it. Or I might just use the same one. I don't know. But there's just not enough words here, you know. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm working on those. Also, I just went down to the office to drop off a referral because I had a kid, like we were finished up with class, like class was ending in like a minute, so the kids pack up. Well, one kid went over to the door, he opened the door, and I have two doors, so he went over to the door that leads to the outside of the school, and he starts whistling to someone he sees, which is more than likely his friend, starts whistling to him, and I'm like, get inside, what are you doing, take a seat. And then I go over there because he's not listening to me, he's just ignoring me, so I go over there, I close the door, and I see him flipping off the other kid, so that was bad. And I was like, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, take a seat. I know class is almost over, but you need to take a seat and you need to be respectful. And he was just ignoring me, which is kind of surprising because this kid doesn't usually ignore me. He's usually like other teachers have problems with this kid a lot, but I haven't really had problems with him because I like build relationships with the kids, so like they know who I am, I know who they are, and it's like this common ground, you know? And I haven't had problems with him much before, but you just have to know how to work kids, like how to go about like them, I guess. So if you respond pissed off, they're gonna be pissed off too. But at this moment, I was a little like irked. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're right outside the door, like sit down, wait till the bell rings, and don't disrespect kids because right outside that door, you're outside. Well, the office is right there. They can see everything you're doing. They can see you flipping off another kid. So I was irked because now the office knows like what you're doing in my class. So I was irked, and I went to him and I was like, what are you doing? Like, take a seat, what are you doing? No, shut the door. And he was just ignoring me. And again, he doesn't usually ignore me, which I was like, what is going on? So I'm asking him like, you're not gonna do that again. You know that the office is right there and that's not gonna happen again. Do you understand? And he just kept ignoring me. I was like, do you understand? If you're gonna ignore me, I'm gonna write you a referral. And he's like, oh, fine, you're gonna write me a referral for what? For not talking to you? And I was like, yeah, for defiance. And he's like, okay, write that on the referral. Tell them exactly what happened. And I tell them that I just won't answer you, so you're writing me a referral. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna write that you opened the door during class, you started whistling out the door to someone else and flipping them off during class without permission to even open the door, because kids aren't allowed to open the doors at all when they're in class unless they're given permission. You need to go to the bathroom? Okay, you can go. You can't just leave. You have to ask and be granted permission. So I told him, all right, I'm going to tell them that you're whistling outside the door, you're opening the door without permission, you're flipping someone off outside the door, you aren't responding to me, you're being defiant. And he's like, all right, write that I just didn't answer you. And I was like, no, I'm going to write everything. So, and then the bell rang right when I was talking to him, and then he slammed the door open to leave. And I was like, what the heck? Like, come on. Like, I know this kid. He doesn't usually act like that, but when you go towards him, he will respond however you go towards him. And I was irked, but at the same time, he hasn't ignored me before. So when you're dealing with discipline, just remember how you approach students. Like if they're doing something really bad, like really bad, you can't go in there pissed off, because that's going to create a reaction of them being pissed off and they don't want to help you, right? But if you go about it more calmly, like, what are you doing? Like, oh, close the door, take a seat, come on, what are you doing? Instead of yelling at them, then they're going to respond a little better. But for some reason today, he didn't want to respond that way. He just ignored me. So I don't want to be too nice, you know, because then he's just gonna know I can do this again, it's whatever. But at the same time, I don't want to be too mean because that's going to get a bad reaction. So that happened. Anyways, while I was down in the office dropping off that referral form, I was talking to the office lady. I was giving her the referral form, and I picked up this. She showed me a box, and I saw inside, and I was like, ooh, that's cool. I'm like crouching down because this is so short. And we got our t-shirts for leadership. Puma's leadership, and it has our little logo on it. So these are really cool. Bent. I don't want to show you like the name of our school. I know it's like really easy to find teachers online, but I just don't want to make it super out there. We have Puma's leadership, and I got it in black because I'm not the biggest fan of black. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of black, but the kids are. The kids would rather wear black than red. So if this were a bright red one, because our school colors are like maroon and gold, if it were a maroon and gold one, I don't think the kids would wear it. Whereas if it's black, they'll wear it. Like, they won't have a problem. Oh, we gotta wear our spirit shirt? Okay, fine. Whereas if it's red, a bright maroon and bright gold, they're gonna be like, nah, I stick out too much. I don't wanna wear that. So I'm not the biggest fan of black, but it's not about me, it's about them. So we got this is our sample. So we got a sample. I just have to send her all the sizes that we need. And from there, we're going to get all of our shirts, and it's so exciting. So exciting. So yeah, we're gonna get about 100 shirts, and it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be like 900 bucks. Anyways, let me show you some things that I printed out, and I'm gonna cut them out. So we're gonna go on our next Superman poster. The Superman one, the first one is, we're drug free, what's your superpower? The other one is, drugs are your body's kryptonite, drug free is the way to be. Looks like this. Now I got some pictures of kryptonite that we're gonna cut out, and those are gonna go with the Superman over there. So I think that'll be really good. But yeah, so I'm going to cut those out and start gluing them on. But I'm gonna glue on the Superman first, just because that'll be easier. And then I have some more glasses over here to just kind of fill in the spaces. And there's only 9, like last time. So like the other poster, basically. This one has 9. And they don't stick out very much, but whatever. Maybe we could put some kryptonite on that one too somewhere. But this one's for sure gonna have kryptonite because it has to do with kryptonite in the slogan. So let me grab the tripod. Okay, so I put the glasses and I put Superman on there. We still have more, so I don't know where to put those. I mean, I could squeeze them in on, I just don't want it to be super crowded, but I don't want to waste them, you know? So I'm probably just gonna squeeze them in on there, but whatever. And I'm just gonna have the kids cut out the kryptonite, and that'll give them more things to do in class. We got the big ones, and we got these little ones. I think these ones look better. These ones are the ones from the movie, so I don't know. This one is a poster I made. Catch me at the Halloween party this Friday. How about that? And it's this Friday, 7 p.m. Buy your tickets from ASB for $5. And we got that girl on it from Dr. Phil. So kids are going to be hanging these up on teachers' doors, so they have stuff to do too. These posters are looking freaking cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud. Like, they're looking freaking amazing. So I'm gonna finish them, and then yeah, leadership is next period, so I have to do announcements too. And then kids are gonna, I'm gonna trust a couple kids to outline the letters, because there are some girls that I trust, but then there's also some girls that I thought I trusted, but then they're like not the most artistic. So I'm gonna have a couple girls outline the letters, so they'll look even better and definitely be finished. But we have more, so many more to make. Like, we don't have to, but you know, might as well. But today's the first day of Red Ribbon Week, so there's so much to do, and I have to be done now, but whatever. So I'm going to continue working, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Hey everyone, school's over, and I just want to show you our progress on the posters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 6 of them done. We're working on number 7, but here we are. So starting over here, we have Star Wars, Superman, and then candy corns. And then we have Star Wars, Superman. This one's different. Drugs are your body's a kryptonite. Drug-free is the way to be. And then we have another corny one, candy corn. And then this one's going to be webs, and it's gonna have spiders. So, sorry my phone's ringing. Let me turn it off. So this one's gonna have spiders on it, and it's gonna say, what is it gonna say? Don't get caught in the wicked web of drugs. So we're gonna have the spiders. So I have the spiders over here. These ones are all cut out, so we're just going to glue these on. I got big ones and little ones. So I guess you can watch me glue them on. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that just because the web isn't done. I don't want to put too many spiders in one place, and I want to make sure that there's enough room for the actual words. So again, here is what it looks like. We're gonna finish that tomorrow. I'd like the bigger bugs better, to be honest, so I might have to make more copies of the big bugs. But look at our posters, they look so good. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna get started on a green one. So the green one is going to be for the Frankenstein. One is gonna say, drugs turn you into a monster, because Frankenstein is a monster. And then we're gonna do another one that's kind of a play on words. It's gonna be like, frankly, drugs or something, I don't know, with Frankenstein. So we're gonna have 2 of them. So let me actually put this over here, because I've got to pull the green paper out. So okay, got those cut. Now I feel like I should just write the words first, then we can outline them tomorrow and then put the pictures on tomorrow. So I'm probably just gonna do that today on the green ones. Okay, so we have one green one. Drugs turn you into a monster. It looks like this. So I can glue the faces on there. And then this one I'm going to do something similar, like, frankly, drugs ruin your life, or something like that. Yeah, so they're looking really good. So I'll do the letters, and then I'll glue the things on, and then tomorrow we can just outline them, and then they'll be done.